Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to Speed Build Monday, everybody's favorite day of the week. And today we are in, where are we? Willow Creek, and we are building just a nice family home that, well, I have to be honest guys, I was trying to keep under 60,000. It ends up being like 80,000, so sorry about that. I really tried to do like a big family home that was semi-affordable. I definitely didn't want it to be over 100k because I feel like a lot of the big family homes are way over 100k, and I'm like, what? How am I supposed to live in this? 100,000 Somalians. Do you know how long that takes me to make in The Sims? So I think it comes to about 70, 80k, something like that. It is 5 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms. Yeah, and it's a nice little house. I like it. I definitely wanted it to be 5 bedrooms because I found when I was looking for my current household that people think 3 bedrooms is a large house. That is not a large house. That is a small house. That is a puny house. When it comes to sharing bedrooms, I don't like to do that. Mainly because I never liked to share a bedroom. I was lucky. I am the only girl in my family, so my brothers had to share a room. I did not. It was bliss. So yeah. So that is what we are building. Also want to preface and say, if you can hear my dog in the background panting like crazy, I apologize. It is quite warm out today. It's 9 o'clock at night, and I think it's still like 30 degrees out. 30 degrees Celsius, that is, so like 90 degrees Fahrenheit, something like that. I can't do math. It got up to, I think, 38, 39 today, and Tuesday's supposed to be like 42. So yay. Yay, September. We're not usually like this in September, but it's been a hot, dry summer, so I think we're sticking with it. Never been so happy to feel rain. We haven't had rain, I don't think, in like 3-4 weeks, something like that. It's been cray. Happy Labor Day, by the way. Can't believe it's that already. Also, happy back to school week for anybody who's going back to school on Tuesday. That really sucks. I'm not one of them. To be honest, though, I'm kind of feeling a little weird about it because my friends are all going back to school and I am not. University, I mean, not like high school or anything. My one friend is getting her master's, my other friend's becoming a nurse. I've got friends that are still in school getting their degree, like mid-degree. One friend's doing sociology, things like that. And I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm not. This is the first time since fifth grade, since I was 5 years old, that I'm not going to school in September. Back to school. That's insane. That's crazy to me. I say that all the time now, but I'm like, this is real life. Is this real life? So yeah. Anyway, how was your weekend? Your long weekend? I'm sorry that it's kind of over. But that is the way of life. It's been a scorcher this weekend for us. It is not cooling down by any means, which really sucks. It sucks for my dog. It does, because like I get him out in the morning and then it's just too hot to do anything in the afternoon. So it's like, bro, I'm sorry. He's like, I have all this energy, and then 5 minutes he's like, I'm dead. This sucks. So it's been warm. I can't even believe how sweaty I was all day. That's so gross, but literally just sweat all day. We did a little family party today it's me and my brothers are all born, like our birthdays are all a month apart. I'm July, my oldest brother is August, and my middle brother is September. So we usually do some sort of family something. My mom's also born in September too. We do like a family something in order to celebrate all our birthdays, and this year my oldest brother bailed on us, which has my mom very upset, and for good reason too. So it's definitely a little bit of a bummer, but it was a fun evening. We got ice cream cake, and I'm gonna go have some after this because keep saying I'm gonna start that diet tomorrow, but we'll see. I have my meal plan already. Usually September I'm pretty good, because I get that itch to just like the summer of eating unhealthily. I wasn't too bad, but in the last like couple weeks I've been pretty bad. So September's here. It's time to do what I normally do and get back into the routine. And I gotta go to the rec center that I live near and hook up a pass to go to the gym and do fitness classes because I really want to get into that. I do better in a class than I do like following a YouTube video or on my TV. It's just how I do. It's just because that pressure of like trying to impress and I paid for this really itches me to do better. So definitely have to go I'm going to try a month first to see if I actually go to the classes, because the pass that I get, because I work for the city, I get a immense discount. I get probably a little more than half off. More than that, I get like 70% off, something like that, something crazy. But it's for all the rec centers, and the rec center that I happen to live by is the smallest one. In fact, they're building a giant one to replace that one right by my house, but it won't be ready until June of 2018. So I'll just see if I want to make the drive all the way to like a different rec center. All of them are within 25 minutes, so I don't think it's too bad. Also, the rec center I go to offers classes during the week, but they only offer 2 classes that are evening, and if I start working full-time, then I won't be able to go to any but the 2. So I'm going to see how that affects like me walking my dog and making videos and things like that. Just see how I adjust to that. I don't think it'll be too bad, because the classes run from like 6 to 7, which would be ideal for me, and then other ones run from 7 to 8, which is a little bit later than I would like, because getting home, I wouldn't get home till like 8:30, and I'm a big baby and like to be in bed by like 9:30, and getting dinner and things like that organized. So we'll see also where I'm working depending on my lunch break, although I'm going to be working in a different city. So if I get a full-time job with the city that I work with, because I was only employed for the summer and a little like shifts here and there in the fall, but if I can get a full-time job, then that would be super ideal, because I would just pop over to the gym during my lunch break. But we will see if that actually happens. I have to figure it out. There's not enough hours in the day, man. My mom used to tell me this all the time when I was younger, and I'd be like, what do you mean there's not enough hours? And I'm like, nope, there's not. There's definitely not enough hours. There's too few. I need all 24 of them, but I need to sleep because I love my sleep. But while I'm not working as much, it's definitely an option to go and get a pass, at least for a couple months, and do the classes. What do I have to lose other than pounds? You know what I mean? Definitely need to lose the pounds that I put on during the last 2 weeks, which isn't too many. It's always good if you catch yourself early enough to be like, hey, this isn't healthy. Also, I have stomach issues I've had for my entire life that make me very sensitive to food, and I've been ignoring them and constantly eating bad stuff and then being in pain and being like, this isn't worth it. Why do I do this to myself? And I need to correct that. Definitely need to correct that. It's not something I should be doing. It's something I should not be doing. So anyway, that is life. I hope your life is going well. How many of you get into that September mood of like going back to the gym or starting the gym, kind of like a mid-New Year's resolution? I think because it's back to school time and like summer's over feeling, that you sort of get into that mode of wanting to work out and things like that. Definitely more into getting my strength up, because I do cardio every day with my dog. I either run or I speed walk or I walk or anything, hike. Cardio is not my issue. It is strength that I ignore. I really don't like working on my strength, mainly because I'm pretty weak. So that is, I don't want to, but I have to. Maybe, can I just get muscles? Unfortunately, cardio does not build the muscles. It'll melt the fat, but it won't burn the muscles. Or burn the muscles, it won't build the muscles. So anyway, that is what I am planning for the next week or so. I'm going to get organized with that. I've got a planner coming in. Despite the fact that I'm not going back to school, I still have a planner coming in. It is the Big and Happy. Is that what it's called? I think so. Big and Happy planner. It is gorgeous. You can get a bunch of like stickers for it and stuff. And I have the fitness expansion pack, basically. It comes with 4 months of just like weekly meal plans, writing out your meal plans, grocery lists. I think it comes, or no, what does it come with? Let me see. Can I have, thank you, how much water you intake, which is great, what exercise you did, your calorie totals, which I'm not going to calculate on paper, and yeah, so that'll be fun. And then just like and at the end of the month, you have your progress selfie, which I may or may not do. I'm not looking for like progress. I don't know. I'm not looking for like 100-pound weight loss. But I am looking for some building of muscle, some toning of some places, things like that. So, and then I ask you some questions like, how success. All right, read please, Janelle. How was I successful? How do I feel? What didn't go so well? What motivates me? What can I do different? And out of 5 stars, what do I rate myself? So definitely gonna enjoy that. So the expansion pack, I think the journal or the planner was about $34 Canadian, so it'd be a lot cheaper in the States. And that's an 18-month calendar, or planner, or whatever you want to call it. And then the fitness expansion stuff is 4 months for $15, I think, something like that. Maybe $9. I don't know. It's just what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have the weeklies go behind the like my normal weeklies, if you know what I mean. So like it's gonna be the view of the month calendar, and then it's gonna be like the week, and then after that it's gonna be the same week but just my meal plan and what I plan to do. Yeah, so that is what I plan. I'm definitely in love with planners and like stickers, and that's what motivates me the most, is being able to physically write it out and see what my progress is in writing. Not necessarily, I'm not big on the apps. Like, you want a good like recipe finder app? First of all, Tasty is good. Although Tasty, you can get into sort of a bad habit of watching the like bad for you food, so it can be kind of a double-edged sword, where it's great to find good for you recipes, but also it is chock filled with I got a mail. Well, who emailed me at 9:30 at night? Oh, just Twitch. So yeah, so it can be it's not my favorite, but Yumly, if you get Yumly, it's mostly good recipes. Sometimes they have some bad ones, but it's definitely, you can customize your profile. So I am pescatarian, so I don't eat anything meat-wise except for fish, but I also delve into vegan stuff. I like finding vegan recipes, and then I also am huge into, what does it ask you? It asks you a bunch of questions about my dietary preferences. So like, are you lacto-vegan or vegetarian? Are you vegetarian, ovo-vegetarian, paleo, pescatarian, which I am, or vegan? So I put pescatarian and vegetarian because I wanted the fish, but I also wanted to double make sure that the meat wasn't there, because it's useless for me. I'm going to ask you any allergies that you have, so like dairy-free, egg-free, gluten-free, peanut-free, seafood-free, sesame-free, soy-free, sulfite-free, tree nut-free, and wheat-free, and then it asks you your favorite cuisines. So I put in American, Asian. I'm not that it asks for barbecue, but because I don't eat meat, it's very rare that I'd find barbecue. And then Chinese, I love Chinese food, English, Greek, Indian, I also love Indian food, Mexican, big fan of Mexican food, Southern and soul food, and Southwest. I should put Spanish there too, because I'm a big Spanish food fan. Yeah, so it asks you all of these things, and then it'll just like sort, basically your homepage will be filled with recipes catered to you. And then you can search things like lunch recipes that are catered to you. You're not searching all of the lunch recipes ever created, which is awesome. I found so many good things. And this week I'm going to make, you guys, obviously, I know you guys so care about what I'm going to eat and all of this stuff. I'm going to eat, what am I eating this week? Nope. Easy noodle stir fry. And I'm going to do my favorite breakfast food is, it's a toss-up between overnight oats, which is amazing, which is just oats in a mason jar with like almond milk, which I have to get for some reason. It's get my mind to get, and yogurt, chia seeds, and like fruit or whatever like kind of sweetener you want, and then also avocado toast with an egg on it. It is literally life. I love it so much. So I got my avocados, which I'm gonna make guacamole, or like a version of guacamole, to put on my toast. I also love it. I like when I make veggie sandwiches and I include avocado. I'm not a huge fan of avocado itself, so I much prefer to mash it up into like a guacamole and put it on my bread as like the spread. Usually that with some hummus and then some lettuce, tomato, cucumber, a little teeny tiny bit of cheese. What else do I like on there? Sometimes green pepper if I'm feeling frisky, if I feel like it. And then yeah, so that's what I like on my veggie sandwich. Also, you can try grilling it, but I'm not a big fan of tomatoes hot, so personally wouldn't recommend, but it's up to you, man. And then what else do I have planned for this week? Let's just go through my weekly meal plan, guys. This should be fun. I've got salmon and potatoes, noodle stir fry, edamame snacks, which I kicked myself because I forgot my sesame seeds grocery shopping. Ooh, that was loud. So also tostadas, which is Mexican, which is amazing. It's like basically it's a corn tortilla, Spanish rice. I put corn in mine, beans, corn, tomatoes, lettuce, cheese, all the good stuff. And then I've got, just some fruit and toast is what I do if I go to work. Just an easy breakfast. So I gotta go get sesame seeds tomorrow, which sucks because I've already been to the grocery store. It's okay, I'll just go to the one by my house. Not the one that's far away that has the best produce, but whatever. Anyway, that was my ice maker, making ice. We are going to end here pretty soon. The bedrooms are pretty fast because I already kind of had a little bit in my mind of what I wanted to do. I definitely knew I wanted 5 of them. I knew that I wanted a toddler room. I cannot go without a toddler room because I feel like at some point you're going to have a toddler. If those kids are getting older, they were a toddler at one point, mais non. That was French. I know French. Je parle français. I should do an entire voiceover in French, shouldn't I? But I feel like I'd mess up because I'm not very good at it. But I feel like that would be really funny. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure to leave a like. And if you want to stay updated on all this nonsense and all this rambling, because it's fun, isn't it? And listen to my dietary needs and my diet plans, then hit that subscribe button. I upload 5 days a week. Speed builds Mondays, Renos Fridays, and Let's Plays throughout the rest of the week. So enjoy those. Tomorrow's Rags to Riches, so that should be fun. Anyway, guys, I thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, guys. Bye!
Thank you.